Oh, it's a hot one today. I don't know what the temperature is, but I'm feeling good in my vented bee jacket. Hot and muggy, and maybe, I don't know, could I hope for some rain? So we're just hustling a little bit to try to get this last yard done of the split. Thank this is the last of it. Burnt out the motor in the easy loader on the bee truck, so we pulled out the easy loader on Stubby to the rescue. And we've practically used all the boxes I have on the farm. So what we're doing right now is, while we're filling up these 5s, we pulled every last one of them from the corners, and now we pulled my transitional double hive pallets, where I just had the 2 singles hammered together with the 2x4, which that's what transitioned me from the single hive arrangement to the double pallets until I built those nifty permanent bottom ones. Anyway, I pulled those from the corners, and anything that's not filling these are just being stripped off and put onto those pallets. And that is it. Practically at the point now, we're just stripping off the strength. We're just, none of this nice and fancy sorting. We're just taking it off, getting it done, making room for ourselves. We were making these up with 1 frame of brood or 2?
2, approximately.
About 1.5 to 2 frames of brood go in these 5s. Make them pretty healthy. Whatever's not hatched out already. So frames of bees, filling the boxes. And this will be the last one that we pull off here. And that'll be it. And then we go and check for acceptance. Well, that is that. The last of the nukes are set out. I put them out along the bush line along this laneway. Just a beautiful little spot for them. Hopefully it works out. They will receive cells later this week. And now I'm done. Just have to sell some cells this evening and then transplant the remaining number of the cells into the nukes afterwards. And then hit the couch and maybe sip some wine. Sure feels good to be done this work. Boy, that was a tough slog. We won't be doing any more hive work this week. It's going to be hot. It's supposed to be plus 36, plus 38. Ay, ay, ay. I mean, that's pretty warm and humid for us. Any temperature over 30 degrees is when Canadians start to melt. So we're just going to stay out of the yards and just enjoy being done this stage of work. But then after that, next week we have to come through and do a further skim, an equalization round. Basically what we'll do is just come through, and we're just looking for consistency. Those bees are nicely moved into the top. We're just looking for hives of uniformity. We're just looking for that we've taken everything down to that 4-frame brood strength. The box of bees. We want them moving up to the top. And we want the queen just kind of testing her boundaries up there. And once we find the queen, you know, establishing her nest on the top, then we'll take some away. But if we notice if there's a hive that's not even interested in the top yet, maybe we'll give them a boost. So these girls are just moving up. We're in a nectar flow right now. Caraganas are in full bloom. We have other trees out in the area, berries like choke cherries and that about to bloom, and look at that. Nicely working the top. These girls will be storing nectar up there. Resources. Reinforcements for their brood nest ahead. That's what I like to see, just cracking the lids and everything's the same. The same. Look at the grass. We got to start. That's what we can do. We're not going to do this in the heat. We're not going to mow the grass in the heat. That'd be absolutely ridiculous. But we have to get around. Maybe we'll do that around next week also. This is one of my favorite times of the year when everything's the same. Everything's together. Everything you see here should be organized pretty much the same. I have to come in and just fill in a few dead spots here and there. But other than that, this apiary is ready for the flow. Beautiful. These girls are a little cranky. Ooh, we missed this one. Didn't split this hive down. Guess what I'm doing right now? Darn it. Darn it. I don't have any equipment. I'll have to make room.